Welcome to the channel rather dubiously called Rufioh. I'm the best Yu-Gi-Oh tuber in my street, a very average player who uses this platform to trick you into thinking I'm good at and capable of playing Yu-Gi-Oh on any kind of level at all. Before we get started, why don't you hit subscribe for me, even if it's not because you secretly enjoy bad content, but because you pity me. I need every bit of help I can get. Hi guys, it's Joe here from Rufioh. Got Kev back again. We've made him sit here for 2 profiles in a row, although they won't be uploaded one after another. You will notice that there are some similarities if you do watch all of my videos, and if you do, you're an absolute champ. So, what have you got for us today?
I've got my Nom Nom Doggo deck.
Nom Nom Doggo?
Nom Nom Doggo.
Okay, sure.
Unchained True Draco.
Okay, cool.
Which I've been playing a lot more recently.
And how are you finding it?
Really, really fun.
Yeah?
It's interesting. It's annoying for your opponent. It's trolly. I like that.
Yeah.
And and I love dogs and wolves. So the fact they've finally
Love dogs. Not something you should admit.
Find out. Well, yeah.
How much do you like those dogs?
My furry agenda's been YouTube, no, Caleb, mate, no. Just
joining with the fans.
Start up the card arts. As soon as I saw them be announced, I was like, I know they're not going to be good, but I need to get them because they look beautiful.
Yeah, loads of fun as well.
Yeah, and they're fun.
Cool. All right, we'll get stuck in, shall we?
Cool. Yep. Okay, so main deck. So it's 2 engines put into one, and the synergy with them is quite fun. There's first of all, I play 3 of this guy, which is one of the best card arts I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So yeah, Unchained Solar Disaster. Now what this does is, it's basically, you can eat your opponent's card on your turn, use it as a link material. So it's basically like, the deck's kind of full of IP masqueraders. Yeah, which is interesting, but it locks you into fiends. So it's got that effect where it can target a card your opponent controls, face up monster, and then immediately after this effect resolves, you can link summon 1 Dark Link monster. Which is really, really, really nice. It's also got another effect which doesn't tend to come into play too much, which is it gains 300 attack for each Unchained card in your graveyard. Which, I mean, I've had it go up to... I've had moments where I've had to kind of get it, like, beat over with it, and I've got it up to 3 before, which is quite big, but, I mean... It's normally just summoned to be used as fodder. And then it's got another effect. This card is on the field, it's destroyed by battle or card effect. You can target 1 Unchained monster in your graveyard and then accept this card, and then you can special summon it. So you tend to find a lot of the Unchained monsters, they float. They either add to hand or they...
And that's where the synergy with the Draco stuff comes in.
Because there's a lot of popping going on, and not this guy, but you've got the level 3 twins, they can pop cards as well, so they work with the True Draco stuff really, really well.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's 3 of that, which is the big boss monster. Only problem is I always open one of these, and the hand isn't really where you want it. You can special summon it from the hand with some cards, but it's not the ideal place.
Sure.
You've got 3 of the red twin. So this one is, you can target 1 card you control, then you can't special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except fiend type monsters. So this locks you in, which is a bit of a nightmare sometimes, but like your extra deck tends to be mostly fiends. You can pop that card and then you special summon it. So you pop your, you can either pop your True Draco cards, which everyone knows what they do, or you can pop your Unchained cards, and the Unchained cards, when they're set, all the spell and traps, they special summon this guy or one of the twins out from the deck. So it's all about kind of gaining your advantage. And then this has got the effect again, if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target, you can either special summon one of these or the blue twin from your hand or deck, which is nice. So again, more floating. It's really nice as well to be able to destroy something on the field and then special summon it, because you tend to find with this one, which has more or less got the same effect, the blue twin, she's got the effect of, she's got a quick effect, which is better in ways of interrupting your opponent's play. So with a quick effect, she can target 1 card you control, destroy it, and also you cannot special summon again for the turn except fiend type monsters, and then she's got the effect that she can float as well. So yeah, these tend to work well. You can't use their effects on themselves, which is a little bit of a downside, but you tend to find that sometimes what you have to do, if you're on the defensive, you have to kind of just hope that you get this, it gets destroyed, you float into this, and then you float once it gets destroyed into this, and then you've got your big booty to protect you.
So that, I mean, that kind of tactic works against people who don't really understand the deck. They just keep punching it.
Yeah, they just got to keep punching, but sometimes they've got to try to punch through, and then you end on the big booty doggo, which is oh god, I'm saying all the wrong things today. I'm gonna get arrested. Yeah, so these are the key monsters. It's annoying because there's only 9 monsters in the set at the moment. You've got another one coming out in another set, which is another level 8 in the which has got similar effects to this, which is the Master, which will help turbo out these more. But yeah, so that's the only problem with this. There are 3 of each, and there's only 9 cards you can play.
I guess the nice thing about that though is it does give you that space to play the Draco engine because the Draco engine is quite small.
Yeah, Draco's not too much bigger, but that's the Unchained portion.
Yep.
Then Knuckles,
play
Dynamite, obviously has the effect to
There's a lot more that goes into it.
activate or add a trap card to hand. I don't think I've ever seen anyone add one to hand, but yeah, really, really good card. Shame it's at 1, but there's reasons for it. So play 1 of the Dynamite, 2 Ignis. Same effect again, but he adds or activates a spell card directly from your deck. Good thing about that is it gets over Ash as well, which is nice. Which is why I always activate it, because I never really add, because it's a wasted card. And then some people play it, some people don't. I do. It's just a maiden.
Just searches your mob.
Just for another tribute. Card is okay. It's not as good as these 2.
No, of course not.
But it's another monster to tribute your speller traps with.
I suppose you can use them to like pop your own stuff as well.
Yeah, you can pop. I mean, there's only one card that it really affects well with the Unchained side. Yeah. Because it needs to be a continuous. There's one continuous that it can do it too. But yeah, it's still good at getting around things, because the good thing is you can play one game. You can only see your True Draco cards. You'll win or you'll lose. Yeah. And then your opponent sides in for True Draco.
Yeah, of
Not
course.
realising you've got the other side of it, which is nice. And then free Ash, because
self-explanatory.
Ash is Ash. Yeah, so that's it for the monster count. So yeah, tiny, like 2 tiny engines for monsters. But no, they're all. You'll see when the spell and traps come out, the kind of synergy they all have with each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tiny monster engine, but you turbo out a lot with the links, and these floats a lot. So you're not too worried of only seeing one in hand half the time, because you can find a way to special summon others.
Sure.
And again, with diagram and things like that, you can search out your True Dracos. Then we got Abomination's Prison.
Yep.
Which is a rotor for any Unchained card.
Okay.
So spell traps, really nice.
That's nice.
And it's got the same thing that when it's set, if it's set and it's destroyed, you can special summon an Unchained card from your deck. Okay. Which is really, really nice.
Does that just have to be, is it just if your opponent destroys it, or if it gets destroyed?
It could be you. So
okay, cool.
So it could be your opponent or you. I mean, I had it where I played someone recently. They played Praying Kids. I had one of these set and another one set. Went to summon the blue girl, went to pop my card, and then went, okay, now I'm going to chain to destroy your spell and traps.
Yeah.
And it's like, thanks.
Cheers then.
Give me more cards. But yeah, all of the Unchained spell and traps have this effect that if they're set, and that's where this one here synergizes well with the True Dracos, because it's a continuous.
Yeah.
You can set it and you can still tribute it.
Okay.
Which is nice. And this one is if you link summon an Unchained link monster, you target one card on the field, destroy it.
Yeah.
And then if this card set card's destroyed. So again, you can link summon, you can destroy your own cards, so you can start popping off your True Draco spell and traps to get your opponent's monster.
Yeah, break boards.
Or you destroy their boards. I play 2 of this. This is normally one of the ones that gets sided out, to be fair.
Do you think this works better as a going second option or a going?
Yeah, I mean, I play this deck to go second.
So just break the board and just try and push through for hard damage.
The good thing about this deck is you can go first if you know what you're playing against. So if you find out you need to go first, you can go and you can literally end on this guy for your first turn, which
gives you your interrupt.
Yeah, it gives you an interruption. But yeah, I play it as a going second deck. When I first start off. That's it for the spells for the Unchained side. So 3 Abomination Prison, because I think this is still like 15 quid for that one. Again, it's a rotor. They're always expensive, and it's a rotor for anything, which is really, really nice. Diagram.
Cards busted.
Card's really, really good. Again, it's got as effect where it destroys a card on the field, so it works so well with all your Unchained cards, whether they're the spells, traps, or the monsters. So you can end up popping one of your cards, add yourself a True Draco card, and you can special summon yourself your own Unchained.
Sure.
So you've got +2. So, well, +1 technically. So you minus your 1 by destroying, but you've got your cards that you need.
Yeah, it starts just
It's really
powering
really
through your engine.
Yeah, and it's always nice to open 2 of these.
Yeah.
Then you can just go, oh,
Activate more than once, yeah.
um,
So it's draw cards.
draw cards.
Draw
you need
cards.
to know, draw cards, and then I think we all know what True Draco does now,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
don't need to affect that side of it. But again, it's good because you can pop these with your Unchained cards. Same with Disciples.
Yeah.
Pop these with your Unchained cards. Go crazy. It's literally just destroy, destroy, destroy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Hakai, I think is what they were called in Japan. I think Hakai means just destruction,
Yeah.
which is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Deck is really good at just causing your opponent problems because they've now got to think more with this side, like with the Unchained. They've now got to worry about the Unchained popping the cards, not just the True Draco.
Yeah, of course.
So it's nice to have that second option. But yeah, that's the spells for them. And 1 terraforming.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to add it. Then we've got the traps for the Unchained.
Yeah.
This one's a Call of the Haunted for Unchained. It's a special summon Unchained monster. Good thing is you can special summon this guy in your opponent's turn, and then quick effect to link off, which is nice. And again, it's got the same effect. If it's destroyed when it's set, you can special summon an Unchained card.
Sweet.
Which is really, really nice.
Cool.
I then play 3 of this as well. This normally gets sided out because this is more situational, and it possibly will be going to the side when the Master comes out. But this one is target 1 Unchained monster you control and 1 card on the field your opponent controls. Destroy them both. Oh no, it's just 1 card on the field, sorry, it's not even your opponent's. So it can work in terms of if your opponent targets your monsters to pop them for some reason, you can then use this to pop another card. But it's too situational for me. I mean, today I played Mystic Burn and Mystic Mine, and it came in clutch then.
Gives you the ability to play.
But it's just too.
Otherwise, it's not so
Yeah,
good.
it's not so good. The only reason I've got it in is because it's another Unchained card to special summon with. Because half the time with these, I'm just setting them to get ready to pop them straight away.
Yeah, yeah. Fair enough.
So this one, not too good. And when the new guy comes out, probably going down to 2 or 1.
Yep.
And then the True Draco's turn.
Yeah.
Really, really good card.
Shame
We know
it's a
what it
1.
does. Yeah, it's at 1.
I say shame it's a 1. Everyone hates True
everyone
Draco,
hates
but
But
it's not so bad.
it's nice. Again, it's nice to have another card so you can special summon it on, and then you've got another poppable card
Of
here.
course.
But and the good thing about it is it's not like Call of the Haunted where if you special summon it, it gets destroyed when it leaves the field.
Yeah, of
It can
course.
stay. And then 2 Apocalypse.
2 Apocalypse. Have you tried it with 3, or do you think 2 is fine?
2 is fine for me. Yeah,
I guess you've
2 is
got a
fine.
lot of other destruction
Yeah,
options.
there's,
It's not
there's,
like you're
there's a
relying-
lot of destruction. Because this kind of counts as another Apocalypse and another... Except you have to target one of your... You have to have one of your cards with this one, whereas this one you don't have to worry about.
Sure.
But you can... I mean, the nice play I have done is activate this, target one of my cards. So they've gone to pop my... So say they've gone to pop mine. I've then activated this to target this instead, and then target this.
Yeah.
So then you just pop more cards and go a bit crazy.
Sure.
But yeah, that's it for the main deck. Deck's fun for the whole reason that you could just destroy. It interrupts your opponent really, really well. I mean, we all know what True Draco can do.
Yeah.
But now having the Unchained engine, it gives you another
Another dimension. Yeah.
another route to go through. I have seen some Unchained decks which have got they play the Lair version as well.
Yeah.
But I thought this would be the stronger one.
Sure.
Now to extra.
Yeah.
Play 3 of Rage.
So this is the one that links.
Oh, that's not a Rage.
This is the one that links during your opponent's turn, right?
Yeah, there is another Rage somewhere. Where are you gone?
He's lost it. What's that face down over there? There's a yellow card over there.
I need to call. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
I need to call RSPCA because my dog's escaped. Yeah, this one's really good. Link 2. So this is one you always go into straight away, and then this is a quick effect. You can target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, and use it as a link.
Yep.
You have to summon a dark. You have to summon a fiend, but the good thing is you can make this,
Oh, okay, cool, yeah.
which is always nice to do in your
Didn't
opponent's
think
turn.
about
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I mean, I mean, that's the same reason Masquerade is good, is because a lot of people go
Yeah,
into that. So.
I know some decks do play Masquerade in this. Some people, and I was thinking of playing it. I might do, but because I've got this, I've already
Effectively,
kind of
it's
got
the
3.
same thing anyway.
I've got 3 Masquerade, but for my opponent's monster as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's got an effect that when it's destroyed, it adds to hand, which is nice. So it's another. So instead of special summoning, this at least thing allows you to recur into your hand. So you can add your. I tend to add the red boy with it because it's a special summon.
Yep.
So there's 3 of that. 2 of Anguish,
Yep.
which has the same effect, but it's not quick, which is the only issue. But you can target 1 card face-up monster on your opponent's field and then use it as a link material. Only good thing about that is it doesn't have to be a special summon monster.
Sure.
It can be either, which is good.
Which the other one is only special summon,
Yeah,
right?
the other one is only special summon, but
That doesn't overly matter in
no,
this
the
game.
way everything is now, people always special summon, but you tend to find sometimes they try to play around it, and you're like,
Yeah.
okay. Again, just love the artwork on these guys. It's got the same effect that when it's destroyed, you can add one from your graveyard to your hand.
Yeah.
2 of that. Maybe down to 1, possibly, in the future, I don't know. And then 2 of the big guy.
Big boy.
Again, this will probably go down to 1. If a card on the field is destroyed, I mean, this is ridiculous. If a card on the field is destroyed by card effect, except by Unchained Abomination, except during the damage step, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it,
Yep.
which is nice. So it's 1 card as well, so it could be your own card, so you can start special summoning monsters.
Is that once per turn, or is it?
It has 3 destructions per turn.
Oh,
which is
okay.
Nice. And then it's got when another monster is destroyed by battle, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. So that's your second destroy. And then during the end phase, you can target 1 card on the field, destroy
So they
it.
basically need to get rid of that first, really.
Yeah. Because you could use
it's big.
the end game is to get into this guy, and then pop. But like the good thing is you get into this guy, you destroy a card, then you destroy one of your cards, get another monster out, then you just get your advantage that way.
Yep.
Really fun card. Only problem is it doesn't have the float effect, but it's free K, free destruction.
Sounds like a game winner anyway.
Yeah, he's the end game. 1 unicorn, probably going to go to 2.
Yeah.
Again, being able to unicorn in your opponent's turn is absolutely fun, nice and nasty to interrupt plays with.
Yeah.
Love that card. Beat Cup, because she's a fiend. And obviously you get locked into fiends half
Of
the time.
course, yeah.
And her arrows are alright.
I mean, technically she gets her effect, right?
Yeah, she
It's
does.
2 darks.
Yeah,
Most of the time, anyway.
yeah. Most of the time it's 2 darks. You tend to find that the problem is because the twins are fire and water.
That's where you get.
That's an issue. But you can just use one of your Unchained and one of your other ones.
Yeah.
Because you can use this and a dark monster your opponent, like if you're against Orcus, for example, you can use that.
Yeah.
But you would tend to never go into that. I mean, I've never really gone into it, but it's an
The
option.
option.
Topologic,
Yeah.
because it's special summoning effect.
And then it destroys.
Which is
Hey.
fun. Used this a couple of times and it's absolutely nasty. It just then causes a massive chain reaction. Blast for everything, which is nice. 2 borals,
Yeah.
which is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
This is just for attacking for game. This is to get over because when I play Close Encounters at my locals in Bedford, there's always a Chaos Max player. And this deck doesn't do well.
That's how you out
So
it.
this is my Chaos Max killer.
To be fair, there's a few decks that get a little bit sticky.
Yeah, you find them, and
they
it's always the nasty ones. That it's always the rogue ones that cause this deck problem because I think True Draco they tend to be tier 2, don't they? They're about that tier 2,
They're thereabouts.
and yeah, it's roughly about that, and it's the rogue decks that cause it problems. I don't tend to have too much of an issue against the meta, but as soon as a rogue deck comes out, I'm like, oh god, here we go. So yeah, 2 of them, and then 1 of this guy
Yeah.
because he destroys,
Yeah.
which is what I need. 2 level 3s, and I've actually had it once before. I've had to use a twin and a normal summon dash to make this to start making plays, but then I've gone off on 1. But yeah, really,
Gets you
really
there,
nice
it
card.
gets you there.
Yeah, exactly, and it's easy to get out. It's another option as well.
Yeah. I mean, if you summon 2/3s as well, nobody's going to interact at that stage anyway. I mean, if you normal summon an Ash, they're going to think,
Yeah.
like, you
What
can't
you
be
do.
doing much. Yeah.
Yeah. And then other 2 cards are just super poly targets.
Yeah,
So start
yeah.
getting them. Violet Chimera.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Was going to take this out because I haven't faced any mini Salamangreat, but then faced Salamangreat today. And I was like, okay, there we go.
You know, as soon as you drop it, you'll play like
Yeah,
every
please.
round.
Yeah. Which is irritating. But that's it for the extra. Again, it's all a case of just getting these guys out
Sweet.
and going crazy.
And you got a side for us?
Side, yeah, I got a side which consists of 3 Cyclone.
Yeah. Really good this one.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of playing Twin Twisters as well, but the only thing with Twin Twisters, the only reason I would play it is to help destroy my stuff. But I've got enough destruction.
You've got so much.
And
That's your
everything
banish.
else, yeah, everything else is an issue for me. So I'd rather have something to stop. There's no point having a side deck card that helps me more.
Yeah,
Side
yeah,
deck,
it's just,
in that sense, it helps me get my thing. Side deck is, in my eyes, just to go against what you're going against.
yeah.
It's
You don't need
situational.
it to help your own
No.
plays. You need to play against theirs.
If that was the case, I just main Twin Twisters.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but like this is good right now. Super poly, good super poly.
Insane card.
I
Self-explanatory.
can't believe why it's at 3, and it's going to get even worse when they bring out that Predator plant.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, that card. Free reboot.
Yeah, because Autogeist. And
Yep. Are an issue. I mean,
Again.
I don't really face it too much, but then there are some decks that play it. And also stops crescendo if it needs to be, but
Yeah.
Pank. Because Pank is Pank.
Yeah.
And then my last one in the deck is this.
Okay, cool. So that's like, I guess,
So-
your pseudo Lancia.
So yeah, it's my Lancia / DD Crow.
Yeah.
The only reason I play this is because it's Fiend.
Yeah.
Because when I'm locked into my Fiends,
So you can still play.
it calls me, and it's a 2/5 monster. Puts a card in the field. I mean, the only time it's ever come in the clutch was against you, and I drew it,
I'm trying to fix my deck.
but you had a Thunderbird. And again, I played Orcus last
I
week.
only have one.
Opened it. Opened 2 of these, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. Played it, and they didn't open any Orcus cards. They opened 2 Pank tops instead. I was like, oh,
No, because every time I play
Orcus. But yeah, this card's really good in this deck.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't play it in many other decks. Always play Lancia. If I had Lancias, I'd probably play them. But the fact that it's
permanent as well.
Yeah,
which is nice.
it's a permanent thing. And it's an extra monster on board, it's a dark. So if I want to link it off, if I'm that crazy enough, but it's just nice to have another big thing on the board that your opponent has to get over.
into Potter duality.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, I played
Combos like that.
5 tournaments with this deck so far. 4 of them gone 3-1.
Okay,
Gone
so,
2-2 with.
so the results are okay with it?
Yeah.
It's just decent?
Yeah, it's fun. Again, like I said, it might be a case of half the time now people are still not knowing what it does. It's going to get better when it gets its next level 8 out,
Yeah.
which is basically a hand trap. But at the moment it's doing fine. It's tier 2 possibly. But that's just the True Draco side. True Draco is just a good engine to have.
Yeah.
And then this just brings another dimension to it, which I like.
Okay.
I might try the other version at some point.
Give that a go.
Yeah, the
lair.
The lair version. Yeah, I might try it, but I'm sticking to that at the moment. I think it's
These are the,
a lot more consistent, a lot more fun. The only issue I do tend to find with it sometimes is where I've played games where I've only opened one half of the deck. So I've only opened all the True Dracos, or I've only opened one of the Unchained Soul. Like the worst one I had that with was when I was against Stun deck,
Yeah.
and I opened all the Unchained cards when he had the outs for Unchained,
Yeah.
and opened all the True Dracos when he had the outs for True Draco. And
It happens.
It happens, but yeah, like mostly it does the job and it's absolutely fine. But it's not topped anything, any of my not regions, any of my locals yet, but it causes problems. And at the end of the day, it's what it's there for. It's not there to be
Super good. It's good fun.
It's fun, yeah. It's fun. It's a nice looking archetype. It's an interesting design.
Nice rarities
Yeah,
as well.
nice rarities. Being able to pop things and just go crazy is fun, and it's always nice to interrupt your opponent and then watching them. It's fun because you have to think more with this deck than most decks. Like with True Draco, you tend to be a little bit more kind of
Just floodgates.
but this kind of the Unchained side makes you think, okay, I've got to, because with the like the Link for example, the Rage, you've got to know when to eat up your opponent's monster. So there's no point when they first special summon going, okay, I'm going to eat this up. Because
Yeah.
okay, I'll
Let's
put more
play through
special
it.
summons. Like when you're playing Salaman Great, when I play them, always hit the Mirage Stallion
Yeah.
half the time because
Yeah,
they're
of
just
course.
trying to play.
Then they lose.
And then
Cool. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to go through the profile with us. Any shout-outs before we go?
shout out to Bedford Boys,
Yeah.
as per usual. Shout out to Manascrew for letting us have this space.
Yeah.
And shout out to you for your content.
Thank you very much.
Better and better.
If you guys haven't already, please hit subscribe. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the garbage content I put together for you enough to hit subscribe and maybe even drop a thumbs up and a comment. Before you go, be sure to check out the links in the description to help support the people who are making this channel a possibility. Thanks again for checking in, and I'll see you in the next one.